Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello and namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. We are doing this planets from each other series, which means how will the results be of Jupiter placed from the Saturn in various houses from it or various places from it. We also did one of Sun versus Jupiter or Sun placed in various houses from Jupiter, and so on. We will be doing this entire series. So in this line today we will be talking about Moon versus Sun, or Moon placed various houses away from the Sun. Now firstly, before I get into each of the places of Moon versus the Sun, it's important to tell you that here we are not doing it from the Lagna, we are doing it from a specific planet, which means one planet, how it will give results basis its placement for the other related to the other planet and its own manifestation. Which means if you are talking about Sun and Moon, then if Moon is placed certain number of houses from the Sun, then we are talking about attributes of Sun and the results of Moon basis how far it is placed. And so the natural tendencies of the horoscope may come in to a certain extent, but whole lot of the disseminations or the denotations or the manifestations will be based on, for example, Sun's own characteristics. So here Sun's placement will talk about authority, leadership, the need for respect, the need for position and status in society, and if pushed too far, then haughtiness or arrogance or ego coming in the person, and so many times personality issues may also crop up. Moon's placement from the Sun is about how the person will use the mind in the characteristics of the Sun depending on how far it is placed from the Sun. So based on if it is placed second from the Sun, there will be a certain meaning about the second placement in relation to what the Sun means. So for example, second from the Sun, third from the Sun, fourth from the Sun will all depend on how far the Moon is from Sun, and both things will be kept in mind: the characteristics of the Sun, characteristics of the Moon, and the placement from the Sun rather than from the Lagna. So if you are looking at specifically from the Lagna, then you will not get the results of Moon placed from the Lagna unless your Sun is in the Lagna, for example. Otherwise, look at it only as the placement of one planet from the other basis how far it is from it, or convert the house which has Sun in it, for example, and convert that into the Lagna, and then see from there what kind of results you may get. So without wasting too much time or without doing too much ado about nothing, let's jump into the results of Moon placed various houses away or various places or places away from the Sun. Firstly, the conjunction of Sun and the Moon is a very, very powerful conjunction because both of them are very, very strong luminaries, and these are also two planets which are never defeated in a planetary war as well. The other thing is because they are also the brightest in the sky, so they leave an indelible mark on the results of the person's life. The other Sun and Moon are also taken as the father and son or denotations of father and son. So again it has a very, very strong meaning, and strong affliction of either the Sun or the Moon can also spoil or to a certain extent affect the childhood of the person, and hence the challenges will also come in. So Sun and Moon together in any house will give the results of that house definitely, but the flavor of both the Sun and Moon will come together. So here Sun and Moon together means that unless Moon is combusted, then the challenges of the mind will be more, especially if Moon is combusted within 2 to 3 degrees, then the person's ability to focus attention, ability to keep his emotions under control will be affected. Here Sun takes over if the Sun and Moon are very, very close to each other within 2 to 3 degrees, then the mind is not able to exercise its independence, and the person may become haughty, arrogant, and also over emotional, where especially where concerned about position, status, prestige, self-respect, and may push the boundaries of arrogance and ego without realizing it. On the other hand, if sun and moon are together in the same house, however the degree difference is say more than 7 to 8 degrees or even 10 degrees, then it's a powerful conjunction where the person will gain from the brightness that the sun gives and the charm and the creativity and the imaginative and the power of imagination which moon gives. Usually such people are also good to look at. They have both. They have the softness and the beauty and the charm on the face, yet they have the brilliance of the sun. So these people are generally very, very good to look at. Depending on which geography you are from, definitely you will be among the better looking people from that part of the world. So good position for good looks at least. Second is, you will also find that these people generally, they have the blessings of the father and mother, because both sun and moon are together, and generally they will also, both father and mother, they will leave an indelible effect on the person's mindset and his values and his principles. Such a person will also, the more imaginative and creative he is, sun will also be enhanced, which means his position, his status in society, his prestige in society will also be enhanced. And moon gives power to the sun and sun gives power to the moon, because the degree difference is good enough and they are both very, very strong luminaries. And you will find that whenever the person exhibits or uses his creativity, uses his imagination, uses his ability to nurture, whatever placement sun and moon are with, whether they are in the 10th house, 4th house, 5th house, whichever house they are placed in, when moon nurtures that area, sun adds brilliance to it. So if sun and moon, for example, are together in the 5th house, which is the house of public performance, then it can be a fantastic placement for artists, for performers. Moon, by virtue of imagination and creativity to the arts, to the performance, will enhance the person's ability to be able to give a performance, and sun will add brightness to it, and so the person can become a fantastic performer. So a very, very artistic, very, very creative, a very, very brilliant position with sun and moon together. Whichever house they are placed in, they will add a lot of prosperity to that house. They will add a lot of inclination towards artistic pursuits related to that house, or a lot of creativity and imagination, how you use the dissemination of that house. If sun and moon are together in the 6th house, then there will be creativity and imagination related to the 6th house, for example. So now I am not doing the conjunction of sun and moon in all the 12 houses. That will be kept for a different video. Here I am talking about more about the conjunction together, what power it brings in. So sun and moon together, you will get the best of both the worlds. You will get your status in society enhanced, you will get prestige, you will get position. If sun and moon are placed, for example, in the 10th house together, then because of your imagination and your creativity, your place in society will be enhanced. You can do very well in your career as well, and with the use of your imagination and your creativity and the ability to nurture your career, you will also get a higher position at work in your career, and you will do very well and you will rise higher in life. So that is the placement of sun and moon together or in conjunction, or moon first from sun in the horoscope. Moon in the 2nd house from the sun is a good placement for one's livelihood and for one's earning also. Here a person may use his imagination and his creativity to be able to enhance, or try and use his imagination and creativity to enhance his position in society, to enhance his position or his status in society. Here the person will use his imagination and creativity to nurture a certain image in society, and through that earn. So the person's effort will be, how do I earn more using my creativity and imagination, which will in effect enhance my status. So I will get that promotion, I may get that role, I may get that corner office, I may get a better role in the office or in the company also, or in my business or whatever area of work that you are doing. So the person will use his imagination and his creativity to be able to enhance his image in society, and through that earn more. However, because sun gets placed 12th from moon here, the challenge could be that if you become too creative then and push the boundaries, then sun being 12 from the moon, you may also suffer. I can give you an instance where I saw on the news that there was a celebrity who was traveling on a commercial airline from one US city to the other. However, he posted on the social media as if he is traveling from the one city to the other, but on a private jet. And so when he posted the picture that he was traveling on a private jet, but there was somebody else on the commercial airline who was on the flight with him, they called out his bluff and they posted a picture of him in the commercial airline saying that I was traveling with him when he was traveling from A city to B, and he was not on a private jet but he was on a commercial airline. So the celebrity tried to use his creativity and his imagination to increase his prestige in society, that he is traveling on a private jet. He is able to, that means he has access to that kind of resources, that kind of life, and so to become more popular and through that gain more income also. But it backfired, and so if you are pushing your boundaries too much and trying to earn or create an image which is a pseudo image, then this can backfire also. So one has to be careful when moon is second from the sun in not trying to be too imaginative and creative and not creating an image which is not true. However, if used well, if creativity is used well, if imagination is used well, along with following your principles and your values, then this is a very, very powerful position where sun adds to the brilliance of the moon also, because they are still in close quarters, though not together, and moon is given enough freedom to be able to exercise creativity and imagination and increase the livelihood and performance of the person also. It's a truly nurturing position for the family. The person nurtures their dependents, takes care of the house, becomes the provider of the house, and takes the family's prestige, family's principles along, and it's a really, really favorable position with moon in the second from sun in the horoscope. Moon in the third house from the sun is a slightly effort oriented position. Not just because it is third from the sun, but because the sun also forces the moon to take that path where the person has to put in the effort. Now, one of the important things is that whenever moon goes further and further away from sun, it adds to more freedom ability of the person, because what is moon? Moon is nothing but the mind, the manas. So what happens is, when the moon goes further and further away from the sun, the need for power and influence and respect does not cross a certain boundary and does not play on the person's mind, because the moon is further and further away from the influence of the sun, which means the moon has enough freedom to be able to exercise its own independence. Yet third from the sun, the moon has still not escaped the complete influence of the sun that starts from the fourth house onwards. So here the person will still have to put in the effort not to get into the clutches of wanting prestige, wanting an upliftment in one's status in society because of using your creativity and imagination there. However, the person will use his or her imagination in some other areas and not related to the sun. Say for example, sun is in the third house from the Lagna and moon is in the fifth house. So while sun is in the third from the Lagna, moon is in the fifth house, which means third from the sun. So moon in the fifth house will give you a lot of creativity and imagination as a performer, especially if you are a person who is of the performing arts or any area of life that you're performing. You will perform by virtue of imagination and your creativity. If you are working in an office, if you are making presentations, your presentations will be really outstanding, and you will be a performer when you're standing in front of a team or a meeting and you will be doing your presentation. So that's a very, very powerful position, using imagination and your creativity to be able to perform very, very well. However, because moon is placed third from the sun, what happens generally, many times the person will also want to push his image in front of others in such a manner they also respect the person, especially when sun is in the third house. Here the person may use, for example, get on the social media and say certain things, or demanding respect from his fans, for example, or people who follow him. If this person is a performer with moon in the fifth house, he may have followers on the social media. So people will say that he is a great performer, he has great imagination and creativity, but sun in the third house, where sun spoils one karakatva of the house that it is placed in. So sun will spoil the karakatva of using how to use the social media. So the person may come out as haughty and arrogant, how then pushes communication, and so people will feel while he is a great artist, he is a very creative artist, but he is very arrogant and he is very haughty. So this person will have to work overtime and dedicate some area of of his effort, of his creativity and imagination to control the haughtiness and the arrogance that the sun is throwing at the person. So I'm just giving an example from sun third from the Lagna and moon fifth in the fifth house. It could be the other. It could be the sun is in the fourth house and moon is in the sixth house. Then sun will create challenges in the house, for example, in the domestic life. Well, moon will become creative, very, very creative in the sixth house in terms of career and service. However, the person will have to work hard to get material benefits because sun is in the fourth house, to get material benefits out of his service because it is third from the fourth house being placed in the sixth house. So that's how you read the placement of moon third from the sun. Wherever sun is placed, the moon will have to have challenges and effort to get results of that house in trying to overcome the haughtiness, the arrogance and the personality challenges that sun will bring in, or the differences that sun will create when it is placed in the certain house. However, if the person uses his imagination very well, the same in his or her ability to be able to control the results, the haughtiness or the arrogance of the sun, then in the same house that sun is placed in, you will get brilliant results because moon has been able to do that well. However, effort definitely will be put in. So if sun is in the fourth house and moon is in the sixth house, for example, then the person, by using his imagination and creativity, will not only do well in his career and work, but also using his imagination, his creativity and his nurturing ability, control the over exuberance of sun in the fourth house and still come across as a nurturer, and then shine in the domestic life also, where he will also become a darling of his family and he will get more domestic happiness and mental peace than when the person is not putting in the effort. So an effort oriented placement, however, still a placement of good gains if the person is able to control his need for prestige or self-respect, whatever you may call it, or demanding the attention of others, and be able to nurture his work area wherever moon is placed, and through that benefit both his using his imagination and creativity in the area where moon is placed and where sun is placed in the horoscope. And that is the placement of moon in the third house from the sun. Moon in the fourth position from the sun is a better position in terms of the moon being able to move away from the influence of the sun and exert more of its own individuality and have more freedom for the mind to express itself. So the person can use his or her imagination and creativity in the matters of the house that they are placed in, and also to add more flavor to the results of the sun also being placed forth from the sun or being placed in Kendra from the sun. Here it also happens that because of being born in a certain family, or having a certain name of the lineage, or being born in a certain household or from a certain father, the name of the father, the placement of the father's position in society also helps in adding value to the person. So by virtue of being born in a certain family and having a good surname adds value to how you are able to get more gains out of your placement in society, because you belong to a certain family or you're born to a certain father. So you gain from that prestige, you gain from that position also, because you are in a certain way getting benefits from the family you're born in. The other thing is, it also gives you a lot of creativity to get more material benefits of the house where sun is placed in. So for example, if sun is placed in the fifth house and moon is placed in the eighth house, which is fourth house from the sun. So sun here is in a very powerful position, placed in the fifth house, and moon is fourth from the sun. So the person can use his or her imagination in spite of being placed in the eighth house, through his ability to research, and through his ability to research and use his imagination and creativity, using his education, because the sun is in the fifth house, using his education to do deep research, and through that get more gains and get more conveniences, also make more material gains, also make a name for himself or herself. If sun, for example, is in the seventh house and moon is in the 10th house, then the person can gain out of his imagination and creativity how to carry out business activities or work with people or work in teams, and through that gain in career, in service and in business, and then because of being able to use his imagination and creativity, sun placed in the 7th house means also working with others. So the prestige of the person in working with others is also enhanced, and sun's ability to become too haughty, too arrogant and spoil relations is reduced because of moon being placed 4th from it. So 4th from the sun is a good placement for material benefits, also benefits from the lineage, from the family you're born in. As long as you don't tarnish the name of the family, don't tarnish the name of the father, and have blessings of the father and support of the father. Here it helps to regularly approach the father and seek his blessings, seeking his advice also, and to be good in the good books of the father, because father's influence, family's influence, father's blessings help the person making more gains. So this is a good placement of making a lot of gains from the placement of the sun in the areas of the house, and through that area getting gains and then getting more affluence in society and making more material benefits. And that is the placement of moon when it is placed 4th from the sun. The moon in the 5th house from the sun is a very, very creativity oriented position, a very, very creative and imagination oriented gain bringing position of the moon from the sun. Here it is because of two reasons. One luminary 5th from the other luminary in the trine house from the luminary is definitely a fantastic placement, again bringing position. Second, sun itself is a natural ruler of the 5th house. So here when moon is placed 5th from the sun, then sun adds its luminosity, adds relevance and adds gains also. The other thing is 5th from the sun means moon can help the person use his imagination, his creativity, his focus to get education in the area where the sun is placed. Say for example, if sun is placed in the 9th house and moon is placed in the lagna, for example 5th from the 9th house, then sun is placed in the area of travel, of education, of being somebody who is also traveling across the boundaries. So the moon can get higher education in related to the house that sun is placed in. So here the person can even do a PhD because sun is placed in the house of education. But if sun for example was placed in the 11th house and moon is placed in the 3rd house, 5th from the sun, then sun by virtue of being in the 11th house adds a lot of social gains and social relevance, and moon being placed 5th from the sun, moon can help in education related to mass communication or advertisement related to the masses or related to some area where you are able to use your creativity and imagination, use to reach across to the masses. You may get some certification and qualification, for example, to use how to use the social media because moon is placed in the 5th house. And through your imagination, through your creativity and the qualification in the area of the sun that is placed in the 11th house or whatever house it is placed in, moon will be able to help not only in getting higher qualification but higher gains also. And this is also good placement to shine as a performer above the house where sun is placed. So if moon is placed in the 3rd house and sun is placed in the 11th house, then the person can use his ability on the social media and through the education and qualification that he has gained of mass communication, for example, or marketing or branding, whatever his qualification is, he can use that to get gains. He can use that to be able to reach out to huge masses of people and get a lot of gains through that. So his education qualification will be enhanced in the area of the sun, moon placed 5th from it, and also to get good gains from it and to enhance their reputation in society and to gain from society. So it's a great placement. However, here the moon also becomes a little speculative in the matters of the house where sun is placed. So for example, if sun is placed in the 5th house and moon is placed in the 9th house, then the person can speculate in the matters of speculative investments which 5th house represents, or gambling, thinking that through that I will be able to enhance my status in society and gain from it. However, if it backfires, the person can also have a sudden downfall. So this is a very, very strong result giving position. However, it's also placement of taking risks. So if moon and sun are well placed, not in inimical signs, then it is a good placement. However, if even one of them is an inimical sign, then higher risk may bring challenges. So one has to be a little careful with this position. If you are using your focus, your imagination and your creativity and adhering to principles and values which sun also represents, use your motivation and strong willpower and not lose your focus and your concentration, then this is a very, very strong gain bringing position. Moon in the 5th house from the sun. Moon in the 6th from the sun is a slightly challenging placement where how you grew up and how you work at work in your work area is concerned. One, moon being 6th from sun, it could be that the person grew up in a household where there were some differences between the mother and the father, because moon has gone 6th from the sun and sun represents the father and moon represents the mother. So there must have been some bickering, some differences. It is not the normal household where father and mother can bicker a little bit. It is slightly more than that, and this slight bickering or whatever you want to call between, or differences between parents, can leave some mark on the person, and the person sometimes carries that baggage for a long time in his life. The other it could do, it could also create differences and in his career, especially with related to the work front, because sun also constitutes position at work or in career and also government. So this could give challenges from the government also, government resources or authorities. So senior authorities, whoever, whether it is your bosses or your managers or superiors, there can be challenges from them also. And it could also create some animosity with your colleagues at work, where they can think of you more as with some jealousy also, and they may also work behind your back. So this person will have to work hard to use his imagination, to use his creativity, not only to overcome the competition at work, but also to be in the good books of the bosses, of the managers. Because if he is able to do that, and because moon is 6th from the sun, and if he is able to manage through a nurturing ability of a more giver and a patient giver, and wait and bid your time, then over a period of time you get gains. Colleagues can also become less inimical to you. They may not become great friends, they may become less inimical to you, and most of the time your bosses may develop a soft corner for you, and may also help you grow in your career and be more appreciative of your efforts. But if you are too focused on your career, you're not able to see what is working behind your backs, and how people who you work with are going behind your back and maybe spoiling your case in front of your supervisors, or you are not getting the vibes that supervisors and managers are giving you, then your career will take a long time to take off. This could also be a placement where there could be challenges in the chest area or even in the heart condition, unless if the sun and moon are placed very, very in inimical signs and very, very afflicted, then definitely it could give you a chronic challenge related to the chest area, related to the lungs, related to the heart or whatever, in due course of time. Unless very, very strongly afflicted, this can give you some trouble. This is only a potential, there is no guarantee. However, if the person works very hard, then because being placed 6th from the sun, moon being placed 6th from the sun, this is a very strong placement even of a government job or related to government or government related projects, and one can get a very, very high position in society or in your career and your work. This is the placement where one can do very, very well in NGOs, in hospitals, in anything where you are nurturing and caring for others. Becomes this placement. For example, if sun is placed in the 7th house and moon is placed in the 12th house, then you can work in a government related hospital in a foreign country, for example, in foreign lands. If sun is in the 8th house and moon goes into the Lagna, then 8th house is also the house of audits, taxation. So here the person can become a very senior officer in insurance and taxation related to the government and related to taxation, and get very, very senior positions. So a good position where you work over a period of time, work hard, and then through your creativity and imagination make a place for yourself. Initially there will definitely be challenges, but it's a very, very powerful position for a government related position, and once you get that, you will be stable and you will be able to make a mark for yourself and leave a strong legacy behind. This is the legacy leaving position with moon in the 6th placement from the sun. Moon in the 7th house from the sun is a very balanced position, because now sun and moon are 7th to each other. One of the important factors about sun and moon are that they have only one aspect, the 7th aspect. They don't have other aspects like Saturn has the 3rd aspect and the 10th, or Jupiter has the 5th aspect and the 9th aspect. Sun and moon have only the 7th aspect. So they both are influencing each other strongly. So whichever has the upper hand and stronger in degrees and placed better, that will leave its mark on the characteristics of the person. Sun will give you the need for power and prestige and influence and need to be respected, while moon will give you the power of imagination, of creativity and nurturing others, and not caring so much about prestige and position in society, but you will want the other person to be grateful to you and also to be thankful to you because of what nurturing and supportive tendency you brings in. If sun has the upper hand, then you will still be nurturing and caring, but you will also want your pound of flesh, you will want that placement in society, you will want the prestige, you will want the respect, and you will also want the position, the role you will want. So this will bring in those disseminations. However, this is a strong placement where the person will use his imagination and his creativity to have very strong relationships, and through relationships his status in society will also enhance. So people will look at this person as somebody who is very nurturing, very caring, a good friend, a good person, a good acquaintance, and because of that reputation, your placement in society will also be enhanced. You will also be respected, and you will also be somebody who the people, whoever you get in touch with on a day-to-day basis, they all like you, they all support you. And because of being imaginative and creative in a very nurturing environment with people and being able to leave that influence, they will also be a very strong emotional attachment that people will develop towards you. At least a few people who you work with on a day-to-day basis will develop towards you, and they will be these 4 o'clock friends also for you if you are able to bring in that flavor. Sun and moon 7 places away from each other. This is also an equal bearing of your father and mother on you, and so you will grow up in a very balanced environment generally with this position also, with some effects of father and his principles and values, and some effect of mother. The relationship orientation from the mother will also come in, and so this is a good placement of balance between how you carry your relationship and yet you get your position in society, and overall great placement. The only challenge with this placement is sometimes that if you crave too much for attention and you push too hard on relationships and wanting things from the relationship, then you may also push hard towards the people, wanting gains from them and asking them to respect you in a certain manner, especially in a relationship, in a close relationship, this may come about. So if you are able to keep the need for prestige and position at bay, then this is a great placement where you can be more nurturing, more caring, and over a period of time gain the support and fans and people who have great relationship with you. So that is the placement of moon in the 7th house from the sun. Moon in the 8th house from the sun is a great placement because here moon is able to use its creativity and imagination to overcome the obstacles created by the sun. So if a person is somebody who is very haughty, is arrogant, or his need for self-respect is very high, then the moon will put an obstacle to it. But on the other hand, sometimes your own emotionality could bring challenges and issues, and because where your emotionality and your over dependence on acceptance from people can become a hurdle in you rising higher in status in society. So this is an equally it's a position where you can go either ways. So this is a position which can get you gains if you control it very well. This is the placement of a research oriented person, somebody who is deep into research and through that able to do very good gains. Somebody who is tied to education, tied to medicine, tied to technology, tied to manufacturing, tied to innovation, tied to IT field, and through deep research is coming out with new solution, new products, and could be somebody who is working in projects related to the government also with this position. This is a very strong placement where through PhD or through research one is able to come out with something which is a breakthrough thing, a very strong position for innovation, for creativity, and through your imagination coming out with something which enhances strongly your placement in society. With moon in the 8th from the sun, this is a good placement where through how you are able to use your creativity and focus and long hours that you put in, hard work that you put in, eventually after overcoming many hurdles, remember the 8th from the sun, after overcoming hurdles, after overcoming challenges, after overcoming sudden upheavals, downfalls, and then ups and downs, then eventually you get a very high position in society, you get a very high placement in your career is this placement. This is also placement where somebody can do very good in the jewelry industry, because of moon getting involved, the creativity part, very good person who's good design in designing things, a very good designer, a good architect can also be with the placement, a moon 8th from the sun. So if somebody is able to handle things well, it's a great placement. However, if person gives into emotionality, then there could be every now and then challenges about your emotionality, depression oriented situation also may come about if you're not able to control your focus, and you let go of your need for and you depend on other people's support to have a balanced mindset. So as long as you're able to do that, a good placement for good success over a period of time is the placement of moon 8th from the sun. Moon in the 9th house from the sun is a very good placement of overall gains in life, using your creativity and your imagination and how you nurture. This can be a placement of very high educational qualification. Any educational qualification that you want, you can gain from this, and there is no looking back for this placement. Somebody who can do very well in very high level of education can get very high qualifications, become the dean of universities, become dean of large organizations, do very well in government organization, reach the highest position in government organization is this position. Somebody who can be a guru, who can also be an expert because of how you use your creativity. So somebody who has come out with a breakthrough idea, somebody who has come out with a breakthrough innovation, and through that innovation, through their creativity, has been able to come across as a person who is an expert in his or her field. So somebody who's written a thesis, somebody who's written an article, somebody who has published papers, somebody who has written a book also, and through that has gained in society, has gained a lot of respect and adulation of the masses in this position. Somebody who can be a good researcher, can be the dean of a education institute where a lot of innovation is being helped, a lot of breakthrough ideas are also being helped, innovative ideas are coming to the fore in this placement. Head of agency where you are coming out with new education courses also. You are also coming out something which is a breakthrough in an industry connected to education or connected to travel and tourism is also this placement, because the 9th house is the house of travel, tourism also. Somebody who can come out with very creative tours. So if you have people, if you have people who are if you are in the travel industry, then you can make new itineraries for people to travel, to experience. You can add a lot of flavor to people's holidays and the ability to enjoy travel and tourism also. A good placement to be able to get a lot of good favor from foreign cultures, ability to meet with foreign cultures and leave a mark on them, and through your creativity and imagination do well not only in one culture but across culture is the placement of moon in the 9th house from the sun. A very good placement for very high education qualification, huge gains in through your education qualification, and to get a lot of accolades across cultures and gain very high as a guru, as an expert in this placement. That is the placement of moon in the 9th house from the sun. Moon in the 10th house from the sun is a fantastic placement for career. No position in your career, in your job is not available to you. This is more of a job related placement rather than a career, than a business related placement, and this is a placement where using your imagination and creativity, you come across as a person who is very imaginative, very creative, very innovative at work. Your bosses, your supervisors, your managers like you. They give you different projects. Wherever there is a challenge at work, you are the person who the managers can think of. You are the person who managers approach. This is also a placement where you, through over a period of time, through your innovation, through your creativity, make the mark for yourself and rise slowly through your career. This is not a fast placement. This is not a fast and furious position, because supervisors will take time. This is a very karmic position because of the 10th placement. So because the 10th house is also the house of karma, how you are able to use and focus and serve others, and through that able to get position in this placement. A placement also where you work with your higher authorities and then come out with solution for the world. And unless you have this your approach of helping others, nurturing others and serving others, the position doesn't come to you. You will also may face some challenges and hurdles at work. There may be emotional turmoil also at work. There may be some time where you feel that things are not going your way, you're not getting appreciated and helped as much as you should while you're working a lot. So here, because of moon in the 10th house, you become somebody who gives in a lot, who nurtures a lot, who serves a lot at your work, and you also want that gains to come immediately. But this is the placement of persevering, being patient, and then over a period of time gaining from the placement, because results do come to you. Because it is a karmic position, till you are ready to play your part, the karmic role, results will not come to you easily. So if you have moon in the 10th house from the sun, bid your time, continue to do the good work, continue to do the work, the nurturing work that you do, and good results, good placement, very strong career oriented placement for you, and success all the way is moon in the 10th house from the sun. Moon in the 11th house from the sun is a very, very strong position for a lot of gains from the masses. Here the person will use his or her creativity to be able to excellently leave an indelible mark over large masses of society. Somebody who can be a great politician, who can be a great actor, a huge celebrity in this position, because moon has gone 11. So somebody, because it is 11 from the sun, the person will definitely be a darling of the masses, can be a good performer, can be somebody who is a social media star, Instagram star, and huge followers. Such a person may have a lot of friends outside outside of home, or have many friends outside. Though number of close friends will be very less, but the number of people who may call you a friend, whether you call them a friend or not, is a secondary thing. But the number of people who may call you a friend will be huge. The number of people who may look at you as somebody who they can call a friend, you can call somebody who's a 4 a.m. friend, will be much higher. A lot of people will depend on you, and you'll definitely be somebody who a lot of people love and care for. The only thing is, you should not become too emotional of those connections, because sometimes, because of moon being in the 11th house, this can also give you some relations and some not so good relations with your friends. Sometimes you are let down by your friends and you become over emotional about it, and you may also get into challenge without your emotionality, and even get into a depressive mode with your friends. So as long as you are able to keep that emotionality at bay and keep a focus in life, and keep relationship, don't allow relationships to get out of your mind, to get the better of your mind, this is a great placement. You can be a social media celebrity, you can be a movie star, you can be a celebrity in whatever walks of life, and huge gains can come to you. This is also a placement where moon in the 11th house means your mind is focused on your wishes and desires. So this is a strong placement where you're pursuing your goals very strongly, and with a lot of creativity. You don't let go of your goals easily, and you're completely focused on them. And so over a period of time, the gains do come to you, because you're focused on your wishes and desires, and you are not and you don't lose your focus. So if your moon in the 11th house from the sun, all the gains come to you, all your wishes and desires can come to you over a period of time, as long as you don't let your emotions get the better of you. So good placement is moon in the 11th house from the sun. Moon in the 12th house from the sun can be a good placement as long as you don't get into trouble with addictions or over exuberance in trying to make a lot of fun out of life. As long as you keep your expenses at bay and don't push push your purse strings too much, this is a great placement. Moon in the 12th house from the sun is a placement where the moon has complete control, and you don't care too much about how people see you and how people look at you. Also, you are living in this ideal world where everything is a bouquet of roses for you, or the world is very beautiful. And sometimes this can also be a placement where you can also, because of your imagination and creativity, come out with something which is really mind-boggling. Very spiritual position also, where somebody can be very meditative, can also be very nurturing. This is a good placement for people who are working in the medical field, for people who are also working in the IT industry, in the manufacturing industry, and can also be a very good placement of doing very well in foreign lands, especially in strong positions authoritative oriented positions also. However, sometimes because of being 12th to the sun, here the person may also want to live in this ideal world and think that everything is hunky-dory, and sometimes because of having over expectations on others also be at the receiving end. As long as you keep your mind focused on your creativity and imagination and use that and keep the focus and continue to serve your career, continue to serve the job, or continue to serve the purpose that you have, this is a great placement where you can use your innovation and imagination to do very, very well. A very, very spiritual placement, a very, very karmic placement for doing good in charities, for doing good in hospitals, for doing good in any work connected to helping and serving others. This is also good placement of very good writing ability, very, very creative ability to write about spiritual matters, about fictional writers also, and also something related to that which is not of this world. So very, very fictional, a very, very creative position is moon in the 12th house from the sun. However, this can also bring a downfall if you are not able to take care of being too addicted to certain things. Sometimes addiction in certain areas of your life, addiction is not necessarily related to only drugs or those kind of materials. Sometimes the addiction for power can also overpower you. Sometimes the addiction for money can overpower you. Sometimes the addiction for relationship, depending too much on money or depending too much on relationship or depending too much on love, affection, can also bring yourself down. So keep yourself, be a little careful with this placement. Use your creativity and imagination in unusual ways, and sky is the limit for you. Very, very spiritual position, moon in the 12th house from the sun. So friends, now that we have seen moon in the 12 houses from the sun, look at where your moon is placed with reference to the placement of the sun. Look into whether they are placed in friendly houses, unfriendly signs, in the dusthanas or in yogas or in any doshas, whether they have any aspects on them, and use the placement to your advantage based on the dissemination of moon from the sun that we talked about. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me. The links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.